Hey dudes and chicks and neither if those words don't apply to you, welcome to Wake Frost Time. My name is Katie. Today, I am going to be using the Underland collection by Ensley Reign. The palette looks like this. The color story is pretty dark. I actually go into kind of talk about that more in the video, so I'm not going to talk about it too much, but the color story is deep. There's a lot of deep shades, but there's also some really nice blender shades as well. So I also got the single shadows, which I did use one of them. The single shadows are as this color looks like something really good, and the green. And then I got the highlighters. One of them is like, I can't even talk about it yet. Wait till you guys see what in the video. It's crazy. And then the other one is this color, which is a little more greeny gold. And so that's the one I was going to use, but it didn't really match. So then I used the other one and was surprised by what it turned out like. And then the lippies, there's a lip oil, which I actually wore this the other night when I went to that metal show, and it's fucking beautiful. I did do a lip swatch of this in the video. And then there's this one. I did a little dippy poo tester of this, which this is the one I was going to go for, but I figured this is the one that everyone went for. So anyways, and then there's a black. So I use the black, obviously. And if you guys are interested in seeing how I got this look, or hearing my final thoughts on the palette, or if you just like to watch, then hang out. I can't, what? If you just like to watch. Oh, there it is. Okay. It's just been so long since I've done it. I'm all primed with my Louise primer in Rumour 2. I'm going to use a Singe Beauty brush, and I'm going to go into Wicked Rose. Ooh. So one of my Patreon friends said, you know, she texted me right away, well, messaged me and was like, hey, did you see the Underland palette? I don't really care for it. It's giving Harvest Moon. And I don't have Harvest Moon for one, which makes me bummed. I don't have the Twisted Tea Party or whatever it is, and I don't have the Harvest Moon. Other than that, I'm pretty sure I have everything. So I would really like to get both of those just because you guys know I'm on Ensley Reign's dick. But I feel like the distinct difference between this and the Harvest Moon is that this has blender shades. So there's actually somewhere to go. The Harvest Moon, the reason why I didn't get it in the first place was because it was just so many dark shades I didn't see anywhere to go. A long time ago I did a video with... what was it? I think it's a palette that I've actually decluttered at this point, but it was, it was the Secrets of the Fae palette. And the look I did, it just ended up being dark all the way to the brow. And in that, like, moment, I guess, I just realized, like, I do not like when the darkness goes all the way to the brow. Like, that's not a look that I just don't care for that. So ever since then, I've just been super careful to make sure that when I do a look that it is not dark all the way to the brow, which is difficult for me because I have such hooded eyes that, you know, I use a lot of tricks to make my eyelids, give my eyelids space, but my eyelids are super hooded, and the older I get, the more hooded they get. And so it's difficult for me to keep dimension and not go dark all the way to the brow when I need to get the depth shade over the top of my hood, and I only have like so much space in between there and my brow, right? So it's no easy task to make sure that I don't have depth all the way to the brow. So it's doubly hard when the shades are all dark. That's only true if you want to use more than one shade. It's easy to take one shade and make it deep in the crease and then like just blend it out into nothing. So if you're just using one shade, but if you really want to get some different colors in your look, there's a trick to making sure that you don't have depth all the way to the brow. Oh yeah, I'm gonna use this Morphe brush and go into Cheshire's Curse. This is thin and it's like pretty loose at the top, so it won't go on super heavy. I just went on YouTube to see like because I kind of already had an idea of what I was going to do and pretty certain that no one had already done it, but I just wanted to check and see if there was any like things that creators were like leaning to. There's certain shifter shades in here that are pretty interesting, so I'm sure a lot of the creators kind of leaned toward, well, what I was thinking was, I was sure that a lot of creators were leaning toward the colors that match the shifty shades that are more interesting in this palette. I just was going to check and I saw a video that said the shadows aren't as deep as they look. Bullshit. They are as deep as they look. That's bullshit. Okay, and now I'm going in with my Zoeva 227, and I'm going to go into Dreadful Dreams, and I'm going to use that to blend this out. And this is probably going to be deep as well. It's not going to by any stretch be like light. It's going to go, you know, gray because it's a gray blue. Oh, that looks good. This is going to look good. But as you can see, it's not, it went deep, you know what I mean? So it's not like light at the brow by any stretch. It's just a lighter color. So this is one of the shades that I would consider a blender shade, but it still has dimension. I probably could have used this one shade and got a dimensional look in the crease and outer V. Like probably 2 years back, I did a Dark Alice costume for my daughter for Halloween. It was really fucking cute. So every year at Halloween, like I'm like a really creative costume maker. And so, I mean, it was kind of handed down. Like my grandma was a seamstress and my mom was a really creative costume maker. So like, I feel like my mom and my grandma both like did things the right way. And I just like take things and throw them together because I'm not crafty in the same way that either one of them were. My grandma could really fucking sew and my mom can really sew too. Like I can use a sewing machine, you right? When we did Zoe's Dark Alice, we went to like thrift stores to try to find like some stuff, right? And I grabbed a graduation gown and Zoe was like, "No, Mom, what are you doing? Like, no." And I was like, "Dude, shut up, just trust me." And so I made her costume out of a navy blue graduation gown. And so this year she was like, "Mom, you made my costume out of a graduation gown 2 years ago. I'm not worried." So that was pretty sweet because she always like gets like mistrustful and freaks out like I'm not going to get her costume done and it's not going to be good. And so this year she wasn't like that at all. This year she was like, "Mom, you totally made my costume out of a graduation gown. I'm not worried." So that was pretty cool. I'll show you guys some pictures of her costume from a couple years ago when she was Dark Alice. You know, for those of you who are people artists, if you do hair, if you're makeup artists or whatever, you know, like it's always a pleasure to like work on people when they make your just job so easy. So like Zoe, she makes my job super easy because really there's nothing I could do that would make her look bad. You know what I mean? So this year her costume was pretty fucking intricate. She was Corpse Bride and I made her wedding gown. I actually made the wedding gown. And dude, I forgot the fucking rib cage, dude. Total bummer. I mean, the costume looked amazing though. It's not like she looked really good, but I forgot the fucking rib cage. So I feel like this look is going to be a little bit challenging, but maybe I'm just at that stage. I'm not loving this as much as I want to be. Don't worry, I'm not going to put any purple in the inner corner. I was thinking about using that black. Just going back into this red. I want to make sure that the red is deeper than the purple, which inherently red is not deeper than purple. So as I often find, if I blend the red with this gray blue, it would probably turn into this exact purple. So that happens to me a lot. I wonder if palette makers, like people when they're creating palettes, if they know that that's what the deal is, that like the colors that they put in there, if they blend them together, they equal the midtones. I'm not putting another, I didn't dip this. Yeah, that blend is pretty tits. Well, I guess I was going to put the black in the inner corner, but I think I'm going to put the white. I'm going to put Twisted Rabbit in there. Which is kind of weird for me. Oh my god, is that white going to cover that purple? It actually kind of did. That's crazy. Nice. That looks pretty. Dang, this is a nice white. Don't look like much either. I feel like the white is kind of makes it a little more Alice in Wonderland-y. If you guys don't remember the Notoriously Morbid Off With Their Heads palette, I don't remember, what was that, the Queen of Hearts or whatever? I don't remember what it was called, but it had only two mattes, a royal blue and a white. And it really looked the theme. So I had to use the white. But you guys know I wanted to use the black. It actually covered. It's crazy. Look at that blend right there. I mean, I don't know if anybody gets all excited about a white, but I'm just saying. That's amazing. Dude, that looks really cool. I don't feel like I need to kind of deepen up this red anymore. I think it's good, but I don't know why I feel like I need to. Yeah, whoever said that these shadows aren't really that deep is lying. Straight up lying. I don't remember whose video it was that said that. It was somebody, I think, that I'm not really familiar with their content, but they're lying. These are fucking super deep, so maybe not on every skin tone, but on mine, they are. Nice. All right, now I'm gonna do the under eye. Now I'm going into purple. As much as it pains me. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna bring that white around town. Man, that looks super pretty. Now you gotta be careful when you're kind of going on the under eye. Don't be rubbing that shit because it'll rub your wrinkles in. Just be gentle. And see, on this side it looks like pretty perfected, and on this side it looks a little pushy. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. Yeah, that looks awesome. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my NYX Glitter Primer. I have no fucking idea. I'm going to use this brush, and I'm going to go into Well, let's just see what shattered glass looks like. It's kind of a, it's like, you know, well, it actually looks like shattered glass. I'm going to put that right here. Oh yeah, that actually does look like shattered glass. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm going all the way with this. I was going to do another color, but I don't think you'd be able to really see it that well anyways, because I was just going to go in with another light color. This actually looks like kind of rainbowy. It's like silver with like a rainbow in it. Wow, that's really unusual color. Now I'm going to go in with that Blend Bunny brush that I used last time. This one, and I'm going to go into the Jabberwocky. Oh yeah, that's a weird color. I didn't see that it was green until I put it up there. But I'm going to put that right here. To kind of just blend it into that backside. But I want to keep that lightest shade over the top of my high point of my lid. Kind of just blending out that top edge. I need to make it a little higher. Cute. Man, this color is super cool. I'm not sure how to even explain it. I also, God, look at, you can just see how pretty that is, even in the monitor. It's not like even fucking around, like it's just so blatantly obvious. It's crazy. Now I'm going to go in with the deep red Wicked Rose. Wow, that is so pretty. Oh heavens. Now I don't even want to use the color that I was going to use. I was going to use Wicked Wildflowers because it's like really pretty too. I mean, they're all like super pretty, but going back into the Jabberwocky, God, this is a cool fucking color too. But I'm going to use the single in the inner corner, and this single is like, I'm not even sure what to say about it. Mind Melt is what it's called. It isn't just a clever name. I was a little disappointed that there wasn't any like moon dusters or whatever the fuck they're called. Those are like, oh fuck, I love those things, dude. Oh my god, this color is like, it's too much. All right, I'm gonna use the other Blend Bunny, this like pencil brush. It's pretty, ooh. I mean, this color is literally like a disco ball. Holy fuck, this color is... Wow, that's... I'm not even... I'm speechless. I don't even know what to say about it. It's like... Oh, it's like... It looks like a laser disc. It's like that. Here. I'm just gonna go with my finger a little, maybe. Okay. It's like pretty chunky, so crazy. This look is beautiful. There's like a fucking thing that I don't like. I don't fucking like this thing right here. There's like a chunk right there that I don't care for. I want it to go away. All right, I think I got it. Yeah, okay. I kind of want to go on the brow bone and see what happens with that, but I feel like it's too chunky. I just feel like it is. I'm going to try it anyway. I have to. I'm going to get some of those chunks out of there. There we go. Yeah, I feel like it's just chunky in a way that it maybe isn't the best brow bone highlight, but it's still super interesting. Dang, dude, that looks really pretty. Okay, I'm gonna go, wait, am I? No, I'm not, because you wanna know what? I got a whole nother, so I'm gonna do my other eye off camera, and then I'm gonna come in and do the... Okay, I used Pendulum in my incandescent highlight or blush palette. Here's the deal. I've worn this before. I wore this on when I went to that show, and it's like so fucking good. And I don't necessarily want to just wear black. I mean, that probably look really good. I'll probably wear that. Yeah, I'm gonna wear it. I want to wear the lip oil because it's so interesting. Both of my highlighters came shattered, but I'm really good at repressing shit, so they pretty much look like new. I'm gonna use, I don't know what it's called, Moonlit Madness, the green blue one. Well, let me see something here. Do I want to use that one? It's a little gold. Yeah, I actually don't really want to use that. I'm gonna wear that with like a blue green look. I'm gonna use Dreamless, which is like I don't know what it is, honestly. What it looks like ain't necessarily what it is. Okay, I'm going hard on that. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, that looks like Red Giant, only different than Red Giant. But it's like that kind of, I went really heavy on it. I haven't been doing that lately, but I really wanted to see the color. Ooh, that is fucking... I thought it was gonna be pink like Spellbinding, so I was like, not that. It is definitely like red. Oh man, I want to fucking slather this all over. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. What? Damn, dude. This is fucking cool looking. I kind of overdid it, but I couldn't help myself. Man, that is awesome. I kind of just want to wear this lip oil because it's so cool. I'm going to put it on. We'll see. And also, it's plumping, so it burns. I mean, it doesn't like burn like fucking hellfire, but it's like a little burny, right? I just think it looks so cool. But does it look cool enough? That looks so pretty. Let's see what the black looks like. I don't want to take that highlighter off. Dang. Let's just see. See how old girl does. Plus, oh, these all smell super good too. Damn, that is... Damn, that looks pretty. I should have worn the Unearthly lip liner because I'm sure that Unearthly has like a blackish anyways, isn't it? Charcoal or something like that. I wonder if this sets up at all, because if it doesn't, it's probably going to bleed into my fine lines, but without a liner. All right, I'm gonna go put on some liner, lashes, and I'll be back when I'm done. So this is the manifesto, the pièce de résistance. I used my Kiss eye wigs and my ColourPop cream gel liner in Joyride on my lower lash line, and then I went back in with the color Villain is what the color is by Unearthly Cosmetics. It's the black, and got that line a lot more precise, and now I literally love this. It's like the black lipstick looks so great. So I put a couple bows in my hair. I have 3 white bows and none of them are the same as each other, so I just kind of made it work. I'm scared I'm gonna get black lipstick on my teeth. Nobody wants that. I know that I probably didn't do anything really any differently than what everybody else did, but I also know that when I use these palettes, I want to know what they actually can do. Now, I know most people aren't doing their makeup the way that I'm doing my makeup, but it's good to know that you can. It's good to know that you can put these colors together, that you can make them look like perfection, that you can like blend them out too. I also went back in with that little brush and I put that hollow shadow like a lot more intensely on a line so that I got a nice good brow bone highlight, and it looks like disco globe. I don't know what else to compare it to except like a CD, like a disc, a laser disc. So anyways, this palette blended beautifully. I was a little worried about what it was going to look like at the top, but I got the dimension that I needed. The blue is much darker than what it looks like in the palette, and also these shadows are very deep. So if you're the kind of person who likes to do a one and done, like a one shadow and then like get dimension from that, this is your shit, right? This is your jam. So anyways, I hope you guys are happy with this. I hope that it like did something different for you than what all the videos that have already been done about it did for you. I know that a lot of the videos, like one of the only people that I even like look at their videos anymore, almost every single time this person reviews a palette, they say, you know, this isn't really my color story, but I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna just do it. And so it's like the only person's videos that I actually like basically says a disclaimer every single time that these colors aren't really the colors that they enjoy. So these are the colors that I enjoy. I hope I blend this to like show you guys something that you haven't already seen. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell because you can't wait to see what happens next. Why can't I hit that note anymore? Next! Hit the like button if you like this look, or if you just like my sparkling personality and my boyish charm, and hang out with me in the comments because I fucking love it. If you got like halfway through this video and you're like, oh my god, she is so pretty till she opens her big fucking mouth, then go check me out on Instagram. I don't talk as much on Instagram. Thank you guys so much for watching. You could have been anywhere, but you were here wasting your time with me, and I totally appreciate you. Later. Slayer!